Hello, good evening, Twin Minds here. We are back by last minute unanimous vote to PC Building Simulator. This will be a totally chill night, even though I will probably work my ass off getting these PCs out the door, but whatever. Hey Mackenzie, welcome. Let's go ahead and continue and then we can take stock of where the hell we were at, because I don't necessarily remember. I remember that we had our movie enthusiast who kept breaking his computer, and the writer who had no idea what the hell he wanted. I may kill this music and switch over to Pretzel, but I'm not sure yet. Alright, so we did buy our new desk, and I did make use of it briefly. I remember I upgraded my own computer ever so slightly with used parts. A lot of the stuff I'm getting for requests do not like used parts. But let's find out. Alright. So let me take quick stock of what I've got currently. These... this one is a 3D Mark upgrade. This one wants to play Euro Truck Simulator 2. Core i5. Upgrade graphics card. Not sure I know what that one is yet. Upgrade CPU again. If it just says upgrade, I need to know what they've got currently, so that's fun. Missing parts, broken parts, missing parts. Okay. Maybe I will kill this music. I don't know why, it's driving me nuts. That button. Wait, we're just about to change songs. Saved you this time, music. Okay. Interesting. I do see something odd going on. Let me take a look at that. What the frack? There's a lot of what the frack going on here. That's interesting. That was never needed before. Let me report that. Also, I am seeing that there is no game, which is odd. I'm fairly certain there was game before I started, but I could be going crazy a little bit. Give me a second to add game. Why is no game? There's so much going on tonight that isn't working properly. Capture specific window. PC building simulator. Do that thing. You get loaded down that direction. Further down that direction. Shrinky dinkies. Okay, that's step one. Get the friggin' game visible. Because apparently I missed that step tonight. And then, step two, so I gotta go... I'm gonna go fix YouTube's doohickey. Come on. Settings. Bot. Chatter name. let's see if that works. So, Mackenzie, would you mind saying something again? There has been a test. Seems okay. Let me take a brief screenshot of this nonsense. Mode. Full screen snip this time, por favor. Because I don't normally do that, but I need all of that info. Throw it on desktop for now. That is new as of the most recent version, which is a little bit weird, but yes, it does seem okay after blocking YouTube, which is something I shouldn't need to do, but whatever. Okay. So, back to the game. Solving PC problems first before we can start solving PC problems. So, what do we got? So, this is Uncle Tim. His older email reminding me that he had put our ratings in the toilet and I need to bring it back up again. Naturally, he is blaming this toilet rating on me because Tim is self-oblivious. Alright, so we've got Nicholas Sykes asking for an upgraded CPU. Also, check calendar. Today we have parts delivery. Lots of parts delivery. Parts delivery tomorrow. Parts delivery on Wednesday. So I need to figure out what these parts are and which ones I need for the current upgrades and which ones I haven't figured out yet. So I got the Intel i5 6500. I have an i7 coming soon. I have a couple video cards in. Bland J. So I'm trying to figure out which ones I have that are still under, which have a deadline. So far, I'm not seeing any. Bruce Van Cleef, yes, our award-winning author. No timelines yet. Now, Hungry William here does say that he wants us to be #1 priority, which means I probably have a hidden requirement to get this done as soon as possible. So that's upgrade graphics card and 8 gigs of RAM, no used parts. So let's find Hungry Williams. Okay, I need to remember how to do the things. Cables. Alright, so what I see in here currently is a single stick of RAM, which means it's probably not enough. Oh, that's right. We have fun stuff on the desktop that I can't play with. Okay, so let's do the full gamut of stuff, because I think that's going to be something that I'll probably need to do on most of them anyway. Let's see, what else we're missing? I think that'll be it. That'll be it for now. Alright, graphics card upgrade. Used parts, #1 priority. 8 gigs of RAM. Okay. So I just need to crack it open, I suppose. And recall what's in here. Now, I may not need to do this because I probably have a button for that. Let me check quick. Right, button for that. So he currently has the GTX 1080 or 1050 Ti. So he needs a better card than the 1050 Ti. Which reminds me that I don't know if I have one of those yet. The only one I have that's not used is this R9 380, and I don't recall if that's better or not, so let's take a look. So he currently has the 1050 Ti, and the Radeon's... The Radeon R9 would be better, so I think that's why I've got the R9 in currently. Pretty sure. Because there weren't too many options that were better than his at the time of my ability to order stuff. Let's take a look quick. Now, I do have some better stuff? No. Hi, kitty. Hello, kitty. Now, I believe he also has a budget. Was it the 370 I have or the 380 I have? 380. So, 215. So I may have gone a little bit over his price, which he might not be too happy about. But I don't know for sure yet. What do I have for RAM in stock? I have an 8 gig stick. A couple 8 gig sticks down here. Okay. Let's go ahead and crack off the power on that thing. So he's got a 4 gig chip here. I could remove that. And get him an 8 gig chip instead. I'll even give him the same brand. Alright, and then I need to steal his Vidya card. Install a better Vidya card, and he did not want used, or he didn't want used parts, so we'll go ahead and give him this one. It's my only not so used thingy. PC parts. I need the PCI lock. Okay, that's all fine and dandy. No more cables, so let's go ahead and power you on. Get a quick virus scan done, even though he probably doesn't need it. And get him a 3D Mark run. It's funny how familiar this is because I just did all this shit to my own PC over the weekend. I am currently testing out some overclocking to see if I can limp along on my current computer until probably next month, when I might be aiming for the new Ryzen CPUs. So I'll have to wait a couple weeks. I'm not sure if I have to wait the whole full month, but we'll see. But I'm very close to needing to buy a new PC. I had to run this. I had to run this time spy many times on my PC to test out the overclocking changes. Clearly, this computer is not doing nearly as good as my other. Well, I've never had any brand loyalty. To me, it was always, you know, what had the best CPU at the time. And traditionally, that's been Intel. And, you know, when I say best, I mean, you know, comparing a few different stats versus others. AMD has always had a few more cores. Intel has always had a little bit faster individual cores. And Intel tends to have a little bit of a boost in reliability. But AMD is starting to fight back hard, and their next CPU is going to be ridiculous, from what I hear. And Intel has not announced a response to it yet. So this new AMD is supposed to rock pretty hard compared to the i9. So I'm still trying to keep an eye out for hardware. I've got a hardware guy that gives me information. But it's kind of looking like that new AMD is going to be the thing. Okay. So you're all good. Go ahead and rip your shit off. Don't really have a place for any of this shit anymore, so let's resort a little bit. There. Yeah. So, one down, I guess. Let me go ahead and kill the shop, kill that. I will go ahead and collect from him. One-star review. Because I did a great job, but couldn't stick to budget. Fuck you, guy. I hate you. I hate you so hard. Alright. I mean, I could change my new dono bar to something different. But no, that is not it. It does look very similar to my dono bar. Alright, let's see what's next on the list. So let's see, he's got an i5, that's fine. He's got a GTX 980. He should be able to play Euro Truck Simulator just fine. Unless it's a RAM issue. He's got 4 gigs of value RAM. That's probably where the issue is. Where's the can it play thing? Wait, do I not have it installed? Why don't I have it installed? Okay, so RAM 4 gig minimum. Ryzen 3 quad. Pretty sure the card, the. Oh, okay. He's missing a graphics card. Got it. So it needs at least a 370, and his graphics card was. Pretty sure his graphics card was higher than that. Because it requires a 370, which is all the way down here. And he had a 980, which puts it all the way up to here-ish. Unless I'm remembering his numbers wrong, which is entirely possible. Yeah, he's got a 980. Can't he already play it? Fuck it. Let me just grab the damn thing and boot it up and see why it doesn't work. Very tempted to get that auto plug doohickey. Hello, Darkseeker. Welcome. Sigh. And it looks like Mixer is not, or Twitch is not receiving Mixer either. Twitch was previously receiving the YouTube until I blocked that. So, hooray. Okay. I am doing just fine. How about yourself, Darkseeker? It is indeed broken again. I could unmask the YouTube thing. Actually, let's go ahead and get you all installed up. Might as well run the whole mess. Oh, that's why. Euro Truck Simulator 2 recommended specs. Do I have any Mortoni memory? I have A data. I have some used Mortoni, but I do not have more Mortoni. Okay. Sure. Which means I'm going to need to order Mortoni. Or I need him a new CPU. Intel i5 660. Yes, Darkseeker, you can indeed say bad things about them because they can't see you. Okay, I need to order an i5. Did I froze? I don't think I froze. I think that's a mixer issue. Yep, refresh. I mean, that's kind of a standard mixer issue, unfortunately. Oh, let's see. Your budget is $290. Fuck it. Might as well give you the K. $5 more. Why not? I mean, I would not be surprised if that were to happen. Okay, so this one needs a 660 or a 6600. So I've got a 6600 in the tow right now. This is the custom wrap. It's so bad. It's so bad. All I have is used video cards currently. So what's your budget, lady? 250? Let's see. Ooh, your Intel's pretty bad too. So the i3 that you've got is pretty terrible. I might need to get her more stuff. What the hell did she have? She had a 290. So she's got an R9 290. Where's your 290 at? R9 280. R9 290. Okay. So that puts up here. So she mostly needs a new CPU then. My guess is CPU is going to be what she needs, so let's get... her budget's 250. i7. Let's get her an i7. We'll go ahead and buy these things. Sure. Ooh, it's tiny. It's itty bitty. Wait. Did I already do this one? Yeah, I already did this one. So this one's waiting on parts. Well then. Let's go ahead and put that back in the box. Next is Lisa Grove. Bruce, have I opened up your PC yet? Doesn't look like I've opened up your PC yet. He needs 8 gigs of RAM. He needs an i5 better doohickey. Let's take a look. Bruce, did you have problems with No, he does not appear to have problems with used parts, so I could potentially upgrade him. Except for the part where I don't have any good CPUs to upgrade him with. Okay, fine. Might be able to upgrade after I rip out the parts from the other ones. Maybe. Now, I also have 4 pending incoming ones that I don't have room for. So, that's a challenge. So, Blake. I do not believe he is asking me to repair his computer. Blake Patterberg is proud to present the Film Classics Archive. Temporary URL. carefully curated collection of cult films dedicated to protecting and preserving the classics like Babes of Planet Bathamore, Wet Heat, Dry Heart, and the Frondbuster series. Founder Blake Paterberg is an industry professional with over 5 years' experience as an assistant junior moderator at a community-led news and reviews authority, Movie Maniacs. Thanks to his passion for true cinema and appreciation for the classics, the Film Classics Archive is guaranteed to be around for generations to come. Testimonials from leading industry figures. Yes, Blake Paterberg was on our moderation staff. He has always loved his films, especially those funny foreign ones. From the history teacher. Quick payment and no fuss, A++ buyer, the movie guy. Experienced movie media reseller. Only Blake Paterberg and the Film Classics Archive have what it takes to preserve cinematic history. Sign up as a supporter today. Oh, Blake. Discard. Alright, so I only have 3 incoming ones then. I might have room for that. You are recommended spec ETS2. Bunch parts coming in tomorrow. How much room do I have? I have room for 3. Fuck it, I'll take all 3. Alright. Vanessa McQueen. Upgrading PC. I think the CPU needs upgrading. After 16 gigs of memory. Fan seems to be working harder than normal. I was on PCBA the other day and saw some awesome plastic black cables. Intel components are meant to be the bomb. So upgrade CPU, upgrade RAM, clean out the dust. She currently has 8 gigs RAM, so I only need to throw another 8 gig stick in there. I don't know if they're going to make me pair them properly, so that's the thing to consider. Upgrade CPU, she's got a Core i3, so she needs something better. And she's got a 310 budget. Now, I don't necessarily need to give her anything overly remarkable. It just says upgrade CPU. And it needs to be Intel, so it doesn't really need to be anything expensive, just better. Let's add one of those to the cart. Fuck it. I'll add 2 of those to the cart, because I seem to need a bunch of them. And also memory. Let's grab... I know I have some memory. I have an 8 gig stick here, and a cheapo 8 gig stick here. She did not complain about used parts, now that I think about it. So in that case then, I have an 8 gig stick that matches hers right here. Never mind then, I think she's good. So that's good. I shall accept you. Malcolm Melville, do you work with computers? I'm looking for some upgrades to my PC. Please upgrade the graphics card. I want 8 gigs of RAM installed. When I picked up, a load of stuff came out. It's not like that, what? It's not like that inside, is it? My kid's been using it and I'm getting some weird pop-ups. 3D marks, okay. So, make sure it's all cleaned out. Put stuff back together again if needed. 8 gigs of RAM, graphics card. What do you got? Doesn't matter about used parts. He wants virus scan, he wants 3D mark. Where's your gigs? Where's your gigs? 4 gigs. Needs to upgrade to 8 gigs. I've got used 8 gigs, no problem. He wants an upgraded graphics card. And he's got an RX 470. Okay. So he's already got a pretty decent video card. So I need to upgrade him to something better. We could give him a 980. Means I need to order a 980. Can I buy 980s? I can. Okay, that's good. His budget is 385 though, so I don't know if I can afford a 980 on his budget. Not any of these, because I've got to factor in about 70 or 80 bucks for the RAM. So, what else do we have? I could get him a 290 Greater Edition, or a Great Edition. I mean, it feels kinda cheaping out, but I don't think I can afford his card on that. So let's go with a 290 Great and Greater Edition. 325. Let's take a quick look at RAM. I could give him the cheapo 8 gig stick and drop it down to 60 bucks. That'll do. I'll give him the Great Edition. Again, feels kind of cheaping out because it's just barely an upgrade for him, but when this game is all nagging me about sticking to budget and stuff, I guess I gotta stick to budget. While I'm at it, I probably should grab a couple more 8 gig sticks. Let's grab a couple of those. Sure, why not? Probably should have looked at the next card coming in, but fuck it. I shall accept you. And this one. Replace graphics card. Pretty sure I managed to break something. Keep getting these little boxes all over the screen, and the colors are all messed up. So can you do that before 10 days? Those plastic white cables look nice. I think I might have visited one too many dodgy sites. Yes, indeed, you probably did. Graphics card is that. I'm probably getting a similar card. I don't know if it's exact card. But yes, I can do that. Done. So, I don't remember who needed the Radeon. It's fine. That's fine. No more work today, apparently, because I'm probably missing something important. But that's fine. Let's go ahead and sleep. Lots of parts delivered. It's a shame I didn't think to order all those at the same time, because I would have been able to save on shipping, but alas. Okay, so all the 3 new ones, or at least 2 of the 3 new ones, I just had parts delivered today. Well, go ahead and grab the parts. All of them. And let's attempt to get to work. Sure, Vanessa McQueen, we'll start with yours. Ooh. I love how you have to install compressed air. Okay, let's get more blowing done. Okay, so she needs an upgrade of RAM, which is barely visible in here, actually. That's fine. I need to upgrade the CPU anyway, so let's remove this air cooler. Let's remove this air cooler. There we go. Oops. Okay, so she needs an i5. Pretty sure I was giving her the 6600K. Let's look at Vanessa McQueen's email quick. New bits available. I don't care. Vanessa McQueen. She needs an Intel. That was about it. Oh. Interesting. It gives you the current PC stats, which does not include the CPU that I ripped out. Let me take a quick look here. She had an i3 something or another. So she could take an i5 6400. And she does not want used parts, correct? She doesn't care about used parts. Even better. Unless I don't, have a used CPU that's better than hers. Which is fine. I do not. Okay. Let's go ahead and give her the worst. Because why not? And we need to give her another stick of RAM. I guess the only one that is compatible is this one. Good thing I happen to have some. Alright, install some thermal paste. Doot. It used to give me stickers of whose cooler was whose, but she had this one, so that's fine. Alright, and she is otherwise good with her black plastic cables. Or her white plastic cables, I'm pretty sure. No, she wants black plastic cables, so I can swap her out. So let's go ahead and remove all of the cabling. I think I missed one, because I see a cable over here. Can barely see that. There we go. Black plastic cables. There we go. Oh, she's got a messy desktop. Alright, let's just do the whole mess of stuff. So they don't yell at me. Okay, so that one can go. And then next up is this one. I think we're good. Okay. So you need 8 gigs of RAM. Actually really hard to see some of these things. And Malcolm Melville. I don't remember if he needed used parts or not. Ah, nope. He doesn't care about used parts. Perfect. Anyone who doesn't care about used parts is getting used parts because I have a lot of them. He needs 8 gigs. Since I just got rid of my matching pair, I'm going to go ahead and use this one. Alright, and he needs an upgrade of the graphics card, so let's go ahead and remove that. He's got the Radeon 470. Ah, I forgot what I had planned for him. That's right. He's the one who needed the 290, the R9 290. Okay. Alright, and did he want anything plastic cable-wise? Nope. Okay. He doesn't care about plastic cables. I think I'm good. Did I not need to plug in the R9? Oh, okay. I guess it uses board power. Alright, it's fine. Let's go ahead and power this on and finish installing the case. Look at the puppy and the kitty. It's adorable. Alright, I need to come over here and grab this quick. Alright, you good? Yeah, you good. Alright, let's go ahead and collect on Vanessa McQueen. Hooray! My PC got a better CPU and I couldn't be happier. Go away. Oh, Blake. He's back at it again. Ooh, we got a request to build a new PC. I need to get at least 3 done today so that I can take in at least 3 more. So, that's the thing. How you doing over here? You doing good? Virus scan. Oh yeah, you got some weird pop-ups. Let's get this running just to make sure it doesn't explode. And then incoming next is this one. Graphics card. Right. So the question is, with the replacing of the graphics card, does it need to be the same card or just any? I'm curious. Okay. It's an odd mounting for a graphics card. Alright. It's weird. So what was that, by the by? That was the GTX 1050 Ti Gaming. Okay, weird. Do I have anything similar or better? So I have a bunch of 370s, but those are worse than the one that he had. Don't necessarily want to give him worse than what he had. What the hell did he have? Specifically, he had the 1050 Ti Gaming, which puts him right here. Might need to buy him a new card. I've got 2 worse 370s. I have a used 280 Great Edition. Now, I've got this one right here. This one right here. This one. How lucky you are, and I am, sir, that I have a replacement card for you. Okay, let's go ahead and plug all of this nonsense in. Does not look like it needs any dusting, so that's good. You good? Yeah, you good. And that's Malcolm Melville. PC got an even better graphics card and it's running better than ever. Yay! Alright, so you need my USB. Then we need to install stuffs. Okay. I don't remember what he needed. So I'm actually going to turn him on. $412, definitely up there, but still not beating the 500 something we had before. Alright, so he needed Euro Truck Simulator recommended specs, and he needed the i5 6600K. That's right, okay. Let's go ahead and power you off. Go ahead and remove your CPU. That's not the cable I wanted to remove, but whatever. And install this one. And I want to check quick to see if he needed any colored cables or anything like that. So he was... He likes more Tony parts, but whatever. He doesn't need more Tony parts because that's just RAM. So let's go ahead and install all of his cables. The fuck? I may have read all of this wrong. I read all of this wrong. Hey, Demos, welcome. I was reading all that wrong. Balls. Do I have anything that's even remotely close to the Ryzen 5? Okay. Shut up. That music is starting to drive me nuts. Oh, God. Budget 290. So he needs an i7. Maybe that's what this one was for. Because I was smart enough to do this ahead of time. Maybe. Maybe. Let me just rip his shit out. Let's go ahead and power that off. Rip his shit out. Because apparently, I don't know what the hell I'm doing anymore. Rip that shit out. Rip this shit out. Alright, fuck it. This thing's going back on the shelf. Alright, this one I can do. Where the hell is this one? This one is good. That's Johnson and Simon. Fixed graphics card of the machine is running better than ever. Only 4-star. What did I miss? I did it 9 days earlier than his 10-day request. Maybe he's just one of them stingy review people. Okay. So this one I'm going to have to hold off on. I might need to order parts. But he wants a new PC, so I'm not gonna give him a bunch of used parts. That's a lot of new bits available. Okay, so Lisa Grove wants a better 3D Mark score. And she's the one that needs a CPU upgrade. So let's do hers. Ew. Ew. Apparently there's only so much cleaning I can do from the outside. Come on, at least clean the outside first before I go in. No? Not gonna let me... Okay, fine. Fine. I'll open the damn thing up. Man, cleaning off all this dust alone should improve her 3D Mark score by like 5 points. Are we done? Yeah, we're done. Okay, so she needs a new CPU. Because she currently has not good CPU. Let me check hers quick. She's Lisa Grove. Did she care about used parts? Lisa Grove. Don't do used parts. I'll try one of these. I don't know if it needs this one yet. I don't know what 3D Mark score she's going to get out of this, but worth a shot. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and not close this one up yet, because I may need to get her a better CPU. Yes. Ew, Celeron. Celerons are garbage. So this guy is Bruce Van Cleef. I'm pretty sure Bruce does not care about used parts. So I have a used intel that I can throw at him. This one. That one. Oh, and he needs an upgrade. A RAM upgrade. Upgrade to 8 gigs. I should hopefully have enough of a... Oh, he's only got a 2 gig in here. Awesome. Let's go ahead and remove that. Now, what do I have? I've got... I mean, I guess I could just throw him a used 8 gig. I do have 2 different 4 gigs that are used. Same clock and everything, just different models, which tend to make it not functional. But let me try. Nope. Okay. That's fine. Let's go ahead and remove that. In all reality, it doesn't matter, but this game looks like it's got it hard-coded in there. So I will go ahead and give him this used 8 gig. That should be fine. Pretty. Oops. I mean, yes, I do want to restart now. Alright, so 3D Mark is running now to get the score on that one. And otherwise, Bruce's computer is done, which is good. This one is still scoring. Now, I have a new i7 that I must have forgotten that I ordered at some point. So that one that I put back right about there, I should be able to install that one instead. Because I'm pretty sure that was my intention in the first place. But that was a while ago, so I don't remember. So I'm not installing the thingy on because it might need better upgrades. You're running at 20 FPS. You should have a decent rating. 12 FPS, not so much, but that's fine. Okay, so 3540. What did I hit? 3678. So I'm missing some points. So CPU could get a boost for sure. Hell, the video card could also use a boost. How you doing? 2247? Sure, you're fine. You're fine. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab this one. Bruce, you are complete. 5 stars. End of story. Done. Got it. Simple enough. Okay. So, former meme. Did I never request that one? Oh, that's right. This was one that I didn't have access to good enough parts. He could use probably a much better CPU. What do I have for AMD accessibility? I mean, I do have this one. But he's got a huge budget, which makes me think I'm going to have to upgrade his card and his CPU. I mean, he did say urgent. He did say urgent. Probably should accept this one. It was sent on the 16th with hell. It's the 23rd. A week is not necessarily urgent. This is one of those challenges where it doesn't tell me what the CPU had when I first brought it in. Well, let's go ahead and fix that guy, because he's had his CPU out for quite some time, so he had a budget of 250. That might actually give me an idea. Yeah, that one, right there. So he's the one who needs the 6700K. So, yes, let's do him. I'm going to assume this was his. Sykes, did you have a color preference on your cables, sir? Nope. Sure, I guess we're done. Yeah, so this one needs something better. I don't know what better at the moment. I keep forgetting that this game shows your local time, because I have a habit of looking down at my other monitor for the time. Forgot it's right there. Okay, what the hell do you need? You probably need a better CPU. Could do a better graphics card. I don't remember what her budget is. Probably should look. You are Lisa something or another. So if the budget is $250, that makes me think that she also needs the i7. So let me get that on order here. And specifically the i7K. Yeah, let me take a look at this guy, because this guy has been sitting pending for a little while. He's got a huge budget, so he probably needs a better CPU and a better video card. Currently, he's got GTX 970, 970 gaming 4 gig. So probably should jack him up to the top, the 980 Ti 6G Golden Edition. Or it could go with the 6G without the Golden Edition. That's probably fine too. And then he also has a Ryzen 3, I think it was. So we can get him a better Ryzen, which might cut into the budget, so probably should look at that first. So 170 to get him, let's go with 190 to get him the best Ryzen 5. In fact, let me view my cart quick. Remove that. This will help me math a little bit better. So let's do that. Way over budget. So let's get him a different video card and a different Ryzen. Let's go with LE would probably be fine. Well, it's still a bit over. So he's got the 974 gig. Probably go with a lower 980. Because we have quite a few cheaper 980s to go with. Let's go with this one. Hopefully they'll be good. Alright, Nick Sykes, did he need anything else? Nope, just intel. He doesn't care about used parts. Let me just throw this out there quick. You needed the better CPU, which I should have put in my shopping cart, but that's fine. That's fine. Okay, I do not have enough cash necessarily, right off the bat at least, to build this dude a new computer. Well, less than 750, so I could do that. So he needs at least 500 gigs of storage, 16 gigs of RAM, less than 750. I don't think I've ever attempted to order even motherboards from this place yet. So that's a thing. What do I have currently? So I've got... I'm going to go ahead and sell the broken stuff. I've got a 3 terabyte. I've got a 500 gig, so I've got a hard drive for them already. I've got... a pair of 8 datas that I can use for the 16 gigs of RAM. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of a couple of these. Don't need the 2 gig. Probably should just get rid of the 4 gigs because no one needs them. I thought I had a broken CPU in here somewhere, but maybe I got rid of it. A really crappy old Celeron. In fact, I'm going to get rid of the crappy old Celeron because I don't even want to pretend like I'm going to use that. Okay, so I have an i5, a couple i5s that I could give them. So I just need an i5 compatible motherboard. Sure. I mean, I guess it doesn't need to be too terribly special. I do have that power supply, but it's used, so I probably should get him a new power supply. I don't think it needs to be anything especially remarkable. Not entirely sure how much power he needs offhand. Let's give him a Cooler Master Bronze 500 for now. Needs a case. Needs to have a case. That would be kind of handy. Something to, you know, put it all into. I don't think I looked at this. So this is a... SATX, okay. So basic $60 case would fit it just fine. Could go with this one or this one. This one. That one. Give him a tiny PC. Because he doesn't need something fancy. What do I have for graphics cards? I think all of my graphics cards are currently used. Yes. He needs a tiny graphics card, by the way. We can give him... Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Needs a tiny graphics card. It doesn't need to be fancy, and it can be cheap, so maybe this one. $75. Let's sort by price. Other way. So that's about the cheapest one that we can get. Could also get him... Needs to be small, so these two would be good. This one would be good, but it's also twice the price. So let's get him the cheapest one. So he doesn't care. And it's lower wattage, so that'd be good on a small PC. Is there anything else I'm missing? We need case fan. Let's get him... Does not tell me what case fan sizes it can accept. Let's go with that one. That one looks fancy. Case fans, we need something. I like the color of this one. Power supply storage already got. Memory already got. Maybe I should get him a cheaper CPU. Because maybe it's not necessarily worth giving him my brand new one. I could give him a used part. I mean, he doesn't have any complaints about used parts. Fuck it, we'll give him a used i3. That'll be fine. I will accept building him a new PC. Pretty sure I've got everything. I can also buy new colored cables to have at some point. That's a thing to consider. Tools and software, I can get another USB drive if I need to. Auto connect tools, $1,000. That's expensive. $2,000 for the quick screw tool. Yikes. Okay. So I think I've got everything I need for that. He needs a hard drive replacement. 2 terabyte, 64 meg cache. Okay. Let's get him a hard drive. So I'll go ahead and accept that. And Blake. This guy, do you have anything special to say? No, he didn't. Okay, so Blake. Hi there. Did you get my email about the Film Classics Archive? Doing great so far. I've already got 5 users in a heated debate about Captain Cartwright on the forums. Behind the scenes, I've been ripping my entire collection of cult classics to populate the Film Classics archive, but I'm actually running out of hard drive space again. Could you add some more storage for me? Thanks. By the way, I noticed you've not signed up as a supporter yet. Your technical services are great and much appreciated, but if you want to sign up as a community backer, you can. No pressure. You still have a link? I can send it to you again if you need. Totally not clicking on that clickbait. So Blake needs another 8. Wow, he needs 8 terabytes. Good for him. Good for him. So I will go ahead and grab that, and he needs Lots of storage. What's our highest storage that we've got? Could get him a couple of these. What's his current PC? He's got 1 terabyte, so he's got 1.5 terabytes, I think, total. And he needs 8. So let's get him a pair of 4 terabytes. He's got a budget of 300. A pair of 4 terabytes to do just fine. I am ordering a bunch of shit. Bye. Go to whiteboard, you say? There's a whiteboard? Assigning a PC build to a job. For a job build, a yellow label is placed on the whiteboard in the office. Pick up the yellow label and attach it to a workbench, then build a PC on that workbench to complete the job. Ah, got it. Got it. Got it. Okay. So, are we done here? Yeah, we're done here. Whoops. 3540. I accidentally gave the guy who doesn't care a better score. That's fine. 3678, 3678. So what the hell is in this thing that got 3678? That is the i7 66K or 6700K and the R9 290. So yes, this one needs that i7. Good to know. That's fine. Nick deserves it. He's been waiting for quite some time. So let's go ahead and get this thing powered off. He's happy. Good. I'm glad, Nick. Alright, so that one's in transit to build. Replace hard drive. Ah, right. He's the 3 terabyte replacement. Okay, I can do that. Where is your hard drive, sir? There's your hard drive. Oh, for crap's sake. I don't know what I just removed, but I removed something. I removed the entire drive bay. Whoops. Not sure why it let me remove the entire drive bay without removing the drive, but whatever. Whatever. So let's go ahead and remove the hard drive. Install other hard drive that is not explodey. Before I do any more, this guy is Bland J. Did he care about cables? Nope. He does not care about cable colors and whatnot. Okay, we good? We good? Yeah, we good. I don't need to do a virus scanner. I just installed his OS from scratch. Never mind. He did recommend that he wanted benchmarking afterwards, so we'll do that. Yes. Okay, so I've got I5s to use. Got it. So this one, I need to switch off and give it to I7. I don't want to do that yet because I will forget. So I want to wait until tomorrow when the I7 actually shows up so I can remember to do that. So now we wait. Let's watch this. Okay, let me just make sure I've got all my stuff cleaned up. All my stuff's cleaned up. Done yet? You done yet? And you're done. And you don't care anymore. So you can go here. Working at HD and benchmarked really well. Good, 5 stars. Hooray! Discard. Okay, so all I have left is this one that I keep forgetting what it actually needs. And this one, which is the Euro Truck Simulator, which needs a better CPU. And it needs a better AMD CPU, which is on the way. So that'll be tomorrow. I've got 3 more showing up tomorrow. Got a lot of shit happening tomorrow. Alright. I think I'm done. That one. Sure. That one. Sure. $12 buttons. Definitely need 12 buttons. That one. There. Better peripherals. Because why not? Because I have the option. Everything good? Everything good? I think it's time to sleep for the night. I've got like 30 parts showing up tomorrow, so we got a lot more work to do tomorrow. So I'm gonna leave that thing plugged in and running. Fine. So much shit. Okay. So let's do an easy one first. Blake. He needs 8 terabytes of storage. Actually, I probably need to remove the back instead, because that's where all of his drives are. Okay, so I need to rip out his drives. Rip, 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 rip. And he needs 8 gigs. Lots of 8 gigs. Okay, let's get this thing powered up and get the OS started while we do the other stuff. I love how that there isn't really a component of restoring their previous data. He just needs 8 gigs, or 8 terabytes. He did not need me to back up and restore his previous stuff. So I now have 2 drives with all of his movies on it, and that's not a very nice thing to do. But that's fine. He did not need me to run anything, did he? No, he just wants me to upgrade the stuff. He doesn't care about running benchmarks or anything like that. So, I'm gonna grab that. You can go there. Collect. Done and done. See? Easy. Okay. Let me go ahead and get this one done then. So we'll go ahead and remove the heatsink. And install the i7, specifically the K. Oh. This one doesn't fit. I thought that was hers, but apparently this is hers. How the hell does she have such a massive case that can't fit a basic cooler like that? What's going on here? Alright, you're good? You're good? Alright, power you up. Get this bitch running again. She should be good this time, because now she has the exact same specs as the last guy who had that exact same score. So we should be good there. Just let it run. Let's see. Steinbeck. Ah, this is my empty case for the new PC build. Okay. So this one needs Euro Truck Simulator. Did I get my new Ryzen? I do have the new Ryzen. Okay, so we'll go ahead and get him up and running for Euro Truck Simulator. I am all about getting people the stuff that they need to play their favorite games. Incompatible, you say? That's impossible. I thought he started off with a frickin' AMD. Whatever, fine, you can have an i7. I don't care. Take it. He started off with an AMD, I'm pretty sure. Or I am misremembering, and that's fine. So, will it run? Euro Truck. Recommended spec. Yes. Okay. So let's go ahead and run his full test stuff. And put it together, I suppose. I guess. You are complete. Good, good. I don't remember if I did this, so we'll do it. Oh, hey, look, it's good. Alright, she's Wait. Yeah, okay. I saw red and I was confused. So Lisa is done. Lisa, done. Jazz, is this loud. Achievement unlocked from Humble Beginnings. I just got some sort of achievement for something. Oh, level 6. Yes, level 6 unlocked now. She is happy. That only took 3 tries. You know, whatever. It's fine. Okay. Replace hard drive. Sure. End of day tomorrow. I probably should have done this one first. Let's go ahead and get this thing cracked open. Where's your hard drive, sir? Other frickin' side. Awesome. All these wonky cases with their segmentation, as I sit over here with one that has 2 full halves of a computer side by side, but that's fine, whatever. Don't worry about it. Where's your... There it is. Alright, so this one is a 2 terabyte. Do I have a 2 terabyte replacement? I do have a 2 terabyte replacement. How convenient is that? Steinbeck, did you care about colors? Light gray cables. Let's do that. That means we have to remove all of his other cabling. Let's see. Loose plastic light gray. Sure. Is that all your cables done? All your cables done? Yeah. Oh, right. Hang on. I didn't have the USB plugged in when I did that. Alright, you're booting up OS. You're 4070. You're good to go. And you're T-Twain. Happy enough, 4-star. Happy enough. And he's a fresh OS, so let's just do 3D Mark just to make sure. I don't think he cared about 3D Mark, but why not? Alright, well that's running. You... Former meme 4019. I'm going to assume that I have the parts for this. Let's get this thing plugged in first. So, while we wait for stuff here, who all is out there right now actually paying attention? I know Mackenzie just said something recently. You're good. Let's get you 3D Mark running. Your 3D Mark is terrible, but technically done. The Steinbeck, you say. Fixed and fixed. Good, good. Okay, so this is a new one, so I'm not going to look at that yet. New parts. Sure. Sure. PC Building Simulator team leveled up. I have unlocked 3000 megahertz RAM, LED RAM, 1060 GPUs, and quick cable tool. Alright, good, good. I've also unlocked a whole bunch of parts. Great. So, Tim. Uncle Tim. Hey, nephew, seeing the great work you're doing has inspired me to get back into business. I've spotted a great niche over here at Marbella. Can't speak too much about it, let's just say it's a golden opportunity. Winky face. All I need is a little float, say $5,000. In return, I'm ready to give you 10% off of Tim's red hot repairs. Feels like you've earned it. You know, Tim, I'm not ready to give you $5,000 yet. Okay, so you've got 3139, and you need a lot better score than that. So let's see. Garbage CPU probably could also do with an upgrade of the video card. So you're the one that has the Ryzen, so I can upgrade your Ryzen to a 5. And I'm pretty sure I also have the graphics card coming in for that as well. Yes, I've got the 980 in. Yes, so this is the one that was going to do both of those parts. So let's get this thing powered off and ripped apart. This isn't the right side, is it? Nope, not the right side. Okay. I should have known by seeing that solid state through the window, but whatever. Alright, let's unplug things. Let's see, unplug, pull out, jam a better card in there. Also, so he's got the Cryo Rig air cooler, so let's rip that out. Pull out the Ryzen and give him the Ryzen 5. I need to ram the bar down. Can I not see the bar? Can I not click the bar? Can't I lock this thing down? That's an interesting conundrum. Let's hope that doesn't matter. Ah. It doesn't let me put the bar down until I attempt to install the cooling. That's fascinating. Alright, that's fine, I guess. Get that baby powered on. Okay. What is this thing? Not a mimic. I like it. I think I need to have not a mimic stickers and just put that on everything. I think it's time to build a new PC. let's get this thing all ripped open. Grab this. Okay, let's start installing stuff. We have a motherboard to install. Okay, so, I think I was going to give him a used i3. Not that it's really the nicest thing to do. I could give him an i5, but he didn't seem to mind the idea of used parts, so... meh. Okay, and they need 16 gigs of RAM. That I can do. And I was going to give them the AData Premieres that I've got. Yeah, okay. So you can go in. Let's give them some cooling. This is the cryo rig. And Orient Express, did you have any color preferences for your cables? No. Do not care. Alright, get you a graphics card. Now again, they don't necessarily care about used parts, so I could give them this one. But this is a decent card. Decenter. Yeah, I don't know which one's decenter. Let's give him the orange one, though. This is the one I picked for him originally. How do I eat it? Fine. Where does this one fit? So I need to remove this one. Alright, also need to install power supply. Kitten, what are you getting into? This is probably an overboard power supply for this thing, but that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Now, we do have case fan. Can I install another case fan? Because I did buy them a case fan specifically for this case. Could put it under here. Let's do that. Just for funsies, you know? Hello, Doc. How are you doing? Alright, now I gotta get them a hard drive installed, because I actually need one of those, I suppose. 500 gig, that's fine. Nice, congratulations. Have you started your application thingy yet? I'm fairly positive I have everything I need in here. Fairly positive, so let's go ahead and plug it all together. Let's actually click the pluggy things to plug it all together. And here's where we find out if I can actually build PCs in the virtual world. So I need my USB from over here. We'll figure you out later. Power. Moment of truth. Does it work? Hey, at least I'm not trying to install the OS by CD anymore. Let's get this thing 3D Mark installed. So Doc, the only thing I warn you about with the Twitch affiliate is that if you were to ever try doing something like Restream, the Twitch affiliate has a 24-hour clause so that you cannot restream or simultaneously stream in any fashion to both Twitch and any other service. And I know you also stream to YouTube sometimes, most of the time, a lot of the times. So if you're going to stream to Twitch and then, say, for example, transfer your recordings to have on YouTube for posterity, you have to wait 24 hours for that. Like, that's the only real serious catch/clause that I'm aware of. You've stopped entirely? Okay. Okay, so this one does need something more. It's not much more that it needs, but it needs something more. Probably better CPU, but I'm not sure I qualify to buy better CPUs. Did I give him the 1500 or did I give him the 1400? Which one did I put in here? I gave him the 1400, so I probably need to get the 1500. That's unfortunate. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. Yeah, I am way behind putting all my VODs up. I still want to do it, but yeah, you're right. There aren't all that many post views. So I'm kind of on the fence on that. I've got to get this guy a better CPU. That's unfortunate. Okay, so this one is a diagnose and fix. So I don't know what's wrong with it yet, so I'm just going to go ahead and accept it. Can't order parts ahead of time, just in case. Oh, Bruce. Oh, Bruce. I'll get back to you in a minute. So, Vince Sheehan. Here you work with computers, looking for some upgrades. Oh, he needs a ridiculously high 3D Mark score. Not sure I have access to those parts at the moment. Waggled the RAM a bit too hard. Did I break something? I worry about used parts, etc. Black plastic cables. So what do you have in here currently for RAM? You have... none? Oh, there we are. 8 gigs of RAM, and you just need a replacement. You don't care about stuff. You care about used, but you don't care about brand. I have an 8 gig replacement for you. No problem. I'll take it. I personally haven't watched any of my own streams other than, you know, brief references. I will say I have actually gone back to some of my older streams to look something up. but I certainly haven't watched the whole darn thing. That's for sure. Okay, so this computer is kind of garbage, but it runs, and it qualifies for the new computer under their 750 limit. So, I'm going to count this as good. I'm going to go ahead and put it together. And that will be my first brand new PC build. Okay, new PC, yes. Collect. Ding! 5-star. He did not care about used parts, which is good to know. So unless they specifically state used parts concerns in their email, they don't care at all. I could build them a brand new PC from all used parts if I had them all available. So, great. Great. Now, I have over almost $4,000 actually, so I could buy that that quick plug, which I might do because I really want it. Auto connect tool would be very nice. Now, the quick cable tool. Tap a connector for a cable and it automatically connects itself. That would also be very handy. But it's also $3,000, so no, not that handy. Okay, so what do we got incoming? This one's coming in. This one's... Bruce. Bruce Van Cleef. Good day. I know all of this technology was a terrible idea. It was doomed from the outset, and I have to sit by a whole technological farce tumbles down around me. You'd think electronics these days would be able to handle a simple 500-page novel, but apparently it's simply too much to ask. First, my keyboard gave up the ghost, and now I'm being told that I'm running low on disk space. Whatever happened to the days of just writing directly onto paper and submitting a finished draft by hand? Naturally, one first had to build a small outbuilding in which to properly store one's paper. My father's was cedar, but any hardwood will do in a pinch. The really important part is choosing the location. Good drainage and proximity to the house are both of paramount importance, and as is avoiding any obviously uneven terrain. It's all worth it, of course, because after the proper storage is arranged, one can move into the exciting task of collecting writing paper. But I digress. I gather it is fairly simple to fix and add more disk space, but naturally I am loath to attempt it myself. Would you be so kind as to do whatever is necessary? Best regards, Bruce Van Cleef, award-winning author. Oh, Bruce. Oh, Brucey Bruce. Alright, so he needs 500 gigs. And what do I have on tap? What do I have on tap? I've got a used broken used 3 terabyte, broken used 2 terabyte. I have a 1 terabyte. Probably could do to order him a fresh one though. What does he have in here currently? He's got a 120. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to order him a fresh 500. He probably would like a better storage. So let's do that. So let's go ahead and order these for tomorrow. Hey, Non-Zero, how you doing? I never did figure out what this guy needs. Probably need to upgrade his video card too. Doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. I'm just about to end the day here and then figure out what's going in. Ooh, we've got an old Nintendo type system. What is that, by the way? Who knows? Alright, I'm also curious. Should I upgrade my own damn PC? Didn't know this game existed? It's a pretty amusing one, honestly. hate it? You don't want to build your own PC? Or simulate building your own PC? Alright, so I've got a 970 gamer, so that's pretty good. I'm going to upgrade my own RAM. Which is silly because I don't need to upgrade my own RAM. My own PC doesn't do anything. I don't need to run games on it, but I'm gonna. Because I'm gonna. What do we got? I've got a pair of used Premieres. No, I totally get that since you've been doing that for quite some time. All incompatible. Okay. Well, I've upgraded myself to 4 gigs. That's fine. That's fine. Restream chat is failing again, Doc. Yes. So that is unfortunate. Oh, hey, the Quick Connect tool's working. Okay. What do I have for CPU? I've got an i3. I've only got used i3s, so that's fine. Turns out I don't actually need to upgrade my computer all that much. That's fine. I got 4 gigs of RAM instead of 2. That's a start. So there's some interesting quirks about this game that I do like. First off, it does show my local time in this PC. And on top of that, this desktop in the background, that's my actual desktop. And it actually startled me the first time I turned it on to see that my desktop was here. Because I wasn't expecting that. So, you know, good thing I don't have some, like, half-naked anime chick on my desktop. But, you know, it's an interesting little quirk that I like. But you can also select wallpapers from collections. Or I could just change my desktop wallpaper. Desktop, background, wallpaper, it's all the same, yes. At least I'm not calling it a screensaver. Because I get that a lot. I'm done, actually. Done, discard, done, in transit. This is the one that's got the really high 3D Mark score. And a budget of $115. Ugh. What the hell do you have in this thing? Friggin' Celeron? Alright. Alright. I might reject this one, actually. So he's got a high tier 980 Ti. So he just needs a new CPU. What can I get for CPUs for 115 that would actually work for him? This one. Sort by price. 115. That one. That one. So the Core i3 is the only one within his budget that would be an upgrade for him. And he wants a ridiculously high 3D Mark score. Now granted, most of that 3D Mark score is already going to be accounted for by his 980 Ti. So maybe he just does need that i3. Which would be kind of neat. Oh, and on Zero, I am well familiar with that problem. So one fun one that I had, this wasn't necessarily a fix, but while troubleshooting, I told him to reboot the computer. And they, within like 3 seconds, so like, okay, it's rebooted. I'm like, that's not right. It should take at least 30 seconds, more likely 2 minutes from the computers that we had at the time. And I'm like, okay, are you sure you rebooted it? Because that was a little bit quick. And they're like, yeah, I can do it again. And they rebooted again. 3 seconds later, it was back up again. And it took me forever. But Of course, they wouldn't let me remote into the computer as well, so I couldn't see what was going on. And eventually, I kind of figured what they were doing. They were just turning off the monitor and turning it back on again, and claiming that that was the PC reboot. So I had to walk them through finding the power button on their PC so that they could turn it off and turn it back on again for troubleshooting. That is not the worst that I've had, but that one always sticks out in my mind. Because that, to them, their monitor is the PC. That's the only part they care about. That's the only part they look at, the only part they use. So when they push the power button on the monitor, they've assumed that they were turning it off and turning it back on again. Which is awesome. I've also had to explain in detail what right-clicking was and why it was different from left-clicking. So that one was also fun. Alright, I think I am all good. I'm going to accept this one. And then wing it. I do not have a new i3. I'm going to order a new i3. Specifically this i3, because I think it's the best one available. Okay, so tomorrow's rent. I've got 4 computers coming in tomorrow. Alright then, time for next day. So much email. Alright, so I got parts. Landlord, rent. Your rent is due. Okie dokie. Ah, loudness. Loudness. Yeah, I'll check out the rest of these later. Oh yeah, no, I did phone help desk for 11 years, so I've definitely been able to fix things without being there or having any clue what the hell is going on, just because there's no other option sometimes. All right, Doc, have yourself a good night. All right, so I got the new Ryzen for this one, didn't I? Yeah, so I got the new Ryzen 1500X that hopefully would be enough of a boost for this. Well, let's get this thing powered off and switched. So part of the reason that I'm actually playing this game was because I am working towards building up enough cash to upgrade my PC, and once I start with the mindset that I want a new PC, I start kind of itching to get to it. So part of it was playing this to build, upgrade, replace PC parts to kind of scratch that itch just a little bit, so that I can hold off a little bit longer until the new parts come out. Ooh, I blue screened it. I killed it. That is the first time I've ever blue screened anything in this. Interesting. I wonder if that's going to kill it again. It is. Okay. That's fascinating. Oh. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I put on the cooler, and I didn't put on the paste. Oh, I am dumb on that one. At least I tried it. At least I tried it first, instead of just putting the shit back together again and shipping it out the door. So, hooray for thoroughness, I guess? Balls. Let's give that another try, shall we? Alright. No melting computers. Melting computers is a bad thing. Alright, what's next? What do we got on tap? So we've got... You're the high 3D Mark score, and I've got parts coming. So that's going to be a little bit later. This one just needs upgrade storage for Bruce Van Cleef, so we'll go ahead and do that one. Your hard drive is on the others. No, your hard drive's right here. Never mind. Oops, missed. I missed. How do I put this thing back? There we go. All my cables done. Yeah. Whoops. I need to power that off. Wait. How did that boot up? Fuck it, whatever. It booted up without me reinstalling the OS on their hard drive. I'll take it. I don't care. Not gonna question it at this point. Oh yes, the very traditional "it worked because you showed up" method. Yes, I have gotten a lot of calls like that. I had one call where dude had been on hold for like 10 minutes. We could see his hold time, and as soon as I picked up the phone, he's like, "Never mind, it's working now," and he just got all grumpy and pissed off and hung up because he had been on hold for so long. Oh, poor people sitting on hold. Alright, Bruce is happy. Discard. Alright. So, we've got Dr. Wright diagnose and fix an overheating PC. My guess? Probably thermal paste, honestly. But let's go ahead and grab it and crack the thing open. Oops. So, power on. Probably should actually install my USB drive. India Microsoft tech support. Nice. I didn't know that they were starting with following Twitch users to do their scams. Hooray! We got 4019. So I picked the right thingy this time. All right, so let's go ahead and finish installing this case. Man, I got a call from the India Microsoft tech support guys. Those scam calls are great. A funny guy from Germany. Okay, so he's just he's just farting around with that name then. Because, yeah, I got an actual call from one of the India Microsoft Tech Support scam guys, and he was attempting to walk me through going to my start menu and getting him my IP address or something like that. And I started up with, I knew he was a scam, obviously. So I started up with, well, which computer do you need me to go to? I've got 3. He's like, I just need you to go to your start menu. I'm like, okay, but which computer? And he's like, so his initial start, let me back up. His initial start was, we received a message from your computer that you're infected with a virus, and we need to troubleshoot this and fix it. So I'm like, okay, so which PC is this? Because I got 3, and I need to know which PC is infected so we can go through this process. I was like totally being cooperative. I'm like, I need to know which computer. So if you've got a report from my computer, you would have had a report of a MAC address or an IP address or a computer name, a domain name, something that I know which computer we're talking about. And he just kept ignoring me entirely and telling me to go to my start menu and try to follow his installation instructions. And eventually I'm like, dude, I know you're full of shit. Otherwise, you would be able to tell me exactly which PC is reporting this problem, and we could move on with this situation. And he started swearing at me. He started swearing at me and then hung up. I'm like, wow. It is all the same, yes. So that's why I asked for a MAC address, because he should be able to provide the MAC address of exactly which Nick was reporting the problem. But yeah, he was very angry at me. Alright, let's run this, watch it overheat. And there we go. So, probably the same problem I just fixed on the other one. Probably missing thermal paste. Yep, there we are. Thermal paste. Because this is a repair from Tim before. And Tim was notorious about skipping his thermal paste. That's awesome. Living the lie, as it were. Okay. So this guy is collect worthy. Ouch. Yes, it took me ages. I understand it took me ages. I failed. Leave me alone. I forgot to actually do his for quite some time. That's fine. All right. So this one has a time frame. So I'm going to need to work on this one right away. Right, no, that one's got parts coming, so I can't work on that one right away. What do we got coming, by the way? Pay rent's done, delivery's done. So this one, that's not going to give me much time. No, Restream bot is not working, unfortunately. It broke as of tonight, actually. Let me try again to fix it, see if I can get it to go. Oops. I need this one. Got it. Okay. Well, let's see if that works. Works. Not overheating. Seems fine. Oh, Tim, always leaving me with your legacy of broken shit. Done and done. Okay. So it is working again, or at least it's up again if you want to try testing chat and whatnot. I see your test. And I see it show up in Mixer. Hooray! That did work this time. Okay, let's... This one's replace a RAM, sure. I think this is the side, yep. Ooh, I can't actually replace the RAM until I remove this thingy. Okay, so this is the 8 gig. Let's get you this one. There we go. Let's go ahead and power that thingy on and make sure it doesn't implode. What if I don't blink at all? Because I'm bad at that sometimes. Oh, they want black plastic cables. But they've got shiny, pretty blue cables. Fine, I'll wipe out all of your cables. Is that all of your cables? Yeah, that's fine. They want black plastic cables. Everything plugged in? Everything good? Alright. Let's go ahead and power you on again, make sure that works. No, so RestreamBot only posts your message across to other services, so it's going to leave it as is on the Twitch side. So I see you posting just fine. Oh. That's happening again. Awesome. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. So it's gotten crazier. So RestreamBot is restreaming the messages from Twitch over to YouTube, which is then retweeting it back over. Retweeting the crap. Even though I have that blocked. Let me check again. Son of a crap. Okay. Alright. Let me post that. I might have to turn off the bot entirely because it's just being stupid. Alright. Let me Get over to Discord and report that nonsense. So, that is unfortunate. I will mute all of those. See how that goes. So, feel free to say something again as a test and see how that goes. Previously, I just muted YouTube as a sender, but now it looks like Twitch is showing up as a sender. So hopefully that will fix it, but I don't know for sure. The hell do I need to do on this one? I think we're good. We'll send it. Ding! Very happy with my RAM, and they used all new parts. Gotta love those warranties. Indeed, even though I didn't do anything in the first place. So I see your message is showing up normally on Twitch and not being sent back to Twitch, which is good. I see your message is showing up on the Mixer side of things. Nope, not your new messages, because it's now disabling those. God damn it. Oh, for crap's sake. Alright. Oh dear. Oh well. The Restream guys have been really good about fixing it. They're basically what they're doing right now is they're attempting to recreate the entire chat app yet again. Because they broke it kind of horribly and didn't do it right in the first place. So they're attempting to rebuild it again. And in the process of attempting to rebuild it, it ain't going so great. So we'll wait. We'll wait. Alright, so those are all done. So I've got this one, which is awaiting parts, coming on 2-2. No, needs to be done on 2-2. I've got parts coming for it today. Ryzen 5 Quad X. The hell's your... What's your beef? What do you got? No, this is the one that has a freaking Celeron and needs an i3. Okay, never mind. I shall enjoy fixing PCs, but you have yourself a good day at work. Much appreciated. Alright, so this one I have parts coming eventually. So, let's see. Alternate repair services. Hello, I'm having problems with my computer, as I use it to organize meetings in my local Woodsy Alliance group and to share my thoughts on Roller. It is very important to be that it be returned in working order. However, as a great believer in natural healing processes and the power of positive energy, I would first like you to conduct an alternate repair session. This requires you to dim the lights in your workshop, light some candles, and fully relax. You don't have to wear clothes if you don't want to. As you relax, focus your thoughts on my computer and channel your energy flow to unmask and repair any damaged components. The following mantra may help and guide you. Alright, Hazel. So here's the thing about Hazel. I don't have your computer yet. So I can't light some candles and prey upon the repair of your computer. But sure, we'll ignore Hazel for now. Hazel's a special person. Do get back to me. Attention! I am Mr. Brian Eggleston, solicitor and personal attorney to Prince Duarte, exiled prince currently held at Chichester International Airport. We are unable to leave with our computer without our computer being searched by authorities. Due to the negligence or oversight, this computer is not in working condition. I have made several contacts for repair, but all have proved abortive. Hence, I decided to contact you. I have worked out a procedure that will ensure success, and as a lawyer, I will ensure that all of our actions are within the confines of the law. I am authorized to offer a final reward of $4,000 for any assistance rendered. Full payment to your name and address on transit to be delivered to you. I will forward to you one computer hardware for immediate repair. Please replace the hard drive and return to the following address supplied. Upon receipt of working hardware, we will release the remaining reward amount to you. Note, if you receive this message in your junk or spam, it's due to your internet provider. Oh dear. Labor 0, budget 0, replace hard drive. And they need 2 4-terabyte hard drives. And they're not going to give me a budget? This seems kind of scammy to me. They're going to pay me the remaining $4,000 upon repair? Gila does not agree with this situation. I do not agree with this situation. I'll get back to you in a minute. Blake, help! Film Classics Archive under attack! Those idiots over at Movie Maniacs, they're crazy! They organized some kind of DDoS on the Film Classics Archive. It was like 1 million people trying to download everything at once. Totally killed my computer. There was smoke and everything. Can you take a look and see what you can do about the damage? Replace power supply and replace CPU. Okie dokie. So, Xi'an Power King 400. I have a Xi'an Power King of some variety or another. What do I have? Kitty, you're making it difficult to play a game. I have 250. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Okay, so let's get the shop up and get his parts replaced. So he needs a power supply. 400. Great. And he needs a new Ryzen 3 quad core. I think I have one of those. Ryzen 3 quad core 1200. I have a slightly better one. And an identical slightly better one. You know what? You're getting a slightly better one, dude. You've been a good faithful customer. I will accept your computer. Twain Gregg, jazzytwainposters.gov. I need some help. My computer is so slow. I'm looking for at least 3622 in benchmarks. Can you put in 16 gigs of memory? It's urgent, so please hurry. I like nice and shiny new components. Alright, so you need 16 gigs of RAM. I don't think I have 16 gigs of RAM new, at least. I do not. Oh, let's go ahead and sell that broken one. So I do not. I have a single ADATA Premiere series. Actually, if I take a look at what you've got currently, you've got the ADATA XPG Dazzle. So I could get a duplicate of that. Well, let's go ahead and go to the shop. Graphics cards, not graphics cards, memory. XPG Dazzle. XPG Dazzle. And you had the 3000 megahertz. So we'll go ahead and add that to cart. You also need a 3D Mark score of 3622. You have an i3, and you have an RX 470. So RX 470 is decent-ish. But he only has a budget of 390, 100 and some of which is going towards the RAM. So he's got, what, 285 for a budget? What do we have for 285 in here? 970 is not going to top that. Okay. So he also has an i3, and I could jack him up a little bit higher. So let's do that. Sure. Sure. I shall accept. Let's see. You 3D Mark score at 404. You have a high budget, which means I have to buy a lot of replacement parts. You got a friggin' Celeron, so we'll get you a better CPU. And a GTX 1060. Okay. You like Sheen components, but I don't have any of those. At least not for anything that you want. Actually, you do want a Sheen. Okay, we can get you the Sheen GeForce GTX 980. Sure. Sure. What the hell do you have currently? You have the 1060 Founders Edition. It's actually almost not worth getting that 980. Well, let's start with upgrading that frackin' Celeron, because that's terrible. Let's get another one of those. Sure, we'll accept your nonsense. New bits. Discard, discard, discard. So, this one. Do we take the obvious scam and see what happens? Or do we skip it? Because they're going to want me to replace 2 for... No. What the hell was I looking at? Oh, 500 gig hard drive. That's easy enough. I'll get a 500 gig hard drive. That's fine. Let's get you a... Let's get you a Seagate replacement. I don't care if you're a scam. I'll get you good parts. And these can be done tomorrow. I will accept your scam, sir. This one's got parts waiting. Alright. That's it for the day, then. I could potentially get this PC storage covered for $2,500. But I don't even have enough cash for that, technically, right now. So, I'm going to go ahead and end the day. Okay. New parts. So I've got the Sheen Power King, I've got the data, I've got 2 i7s, and the Seagate. Alright. So let's start off with Twain Greg? No. I want to start off with a scan. So this is the test at Telecom. That's not the right bloody side. That's not the right bloody side either. The crap. Where's your freaking hard drives? Are your hard drives in the shroud here? They are in the shroud, okay. I don't think they sent me the computer for the naked one, so I'm going to have to wait on that. I think I have to wait for another email before I'm ready for the naked computer repair one. Alright, we good? We good? Alright. Hi, kitty. Hi, kitty. Hi. What do you want, kitty? Okay, so we can take this one and we can return it to them ASAP. I wonder if I'm going to get my $4,000. I got a 5-star review out of the deal though, so there's that. I want to keep this one. I want to keep that one, that email. Hello, kitty. Hello, kitty. Hello, kitty. Hello, kitty. While we wait, while Kitty needs his attention, I will look through my other emails. New bits and parts. Great. Delightful. Joan Shelley wants an upgrade. My rig just isn't up to the task anymore. I want to make sure my rig is fast as it can be. Can you do benchmark at least 2302? Ew. 16 gigs RAM install. Ooh, you want the plastic blue cables. Okay. So that means I need to order the plastic blue cables if I want to catch up with that. So that's fine. Let me go ahead and add those to my list. Ribbon or sleeved? I like ribbon. Or tight. It's tight. Kitty. Kitty. Hi. Hi. Hi, kitty. He is apparently very needy right now. Blue ribbon? Ribbon plastic plain, sleeved plastic plain, or tight plastic plain. I think tight might be the right answer, just for fun, because I think I have ribbon and sleeve for the other stuff. So tight will be good. All right, so that's that. MSI, he wants MSI something or another. What do you have currently? So you've got another Dazzle. So let's go ahead and get you a Dazzle, because I have to match that if I'm going to upgrade. Memory. Get you the matching Dazzle. And what else do you got? So you've got an MSI 1050 Ti, and you've got a Ryzen 3. What are you chewing on? Oh, okay. So his favorite toy, of all things, is a bow that he stole from me 2 Christmases ago. He stands on it and just chews on various bits of it. He loves it. I'm not going to stop him. Alright, so you're 270 is roughly your budget. Let's do price. 270. What do you got? Yep. He just loves it. I got 1050 Ti. What do we have? MSI wise, it's better than the 1050 Ti. Everything is better than the 1050 Ti. So let's get you 970. Get you a 380. You also don't care about used parts. So what do I have on tap here? I've got a 370, and I have a 970. Okay. I've got a 470 as well. So 970 would be great. 370. Yeah, I've got parts for you. I got parts for you. It'll be fine. We'll figure it out. Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, it's perfectly fine. I mean, look what he's done to this poor thing. On the back is kind of the original color. He has literally chewed off all of the color down to its, like, shiny foilness. He loves it. You have fun with that, buddy. Okay, Hazel. Oh, this is Hazel. Okay, so originally we got the Hazel email down here telling me to light some candles, close optional, fully relax, and now she's planning on sending me her PC. So Hazel, what do you have to say? Hello, just writing to say that the alternate repair session had no effect. It's most likely you conducted the healing ritual incorrectly, but that's okay, you're a novice after all. Instead, I'll send my computer to your workshop so you can work on it by hand, on the condition that you conduct the appropriate rituals to ensure that any physical changes do not affect the positive energy of the machine as a whole. The rituals can be conducted as before, but with the following additions to hopefully make it more effective for a beginner such as yourself. Healing crystals should be arranged around the machine to create an energy grid. This should really help in manifesting your goals and intentions. If you don't have a crystal merchant nearby, you may have to get creative. Wristwatches and many electronic components contain crystals, so those will do in a pinch. In addition, a mantra to be used. That. But take care, as this is a mantra of great power. Be particularly wary of the final syllable. Pronounced incorrectly, it is a cure for baldness. I don't see why that's a problem, actually. However many candles you set up last time, double it. You can never have too many candles. Do have a fire extinguisher on standby, though. We don't want a repeat of the Fellwood incident. Best wishes, Hazel. Diagnose and fix. I will accept. Oh, it's funny because all of that is like 100% legit. Healing crystals, incense. I'm surprised she didn't ask for incense, honestly. Healing crystal, incense, candles. I mean, all of that. Healing mantras. Totally have lived that life in the past.
Kitty. 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 Kitty, hi. Hi, what do you want? What do you want? Hi. Hello, mister. Kitty. Hello.
Yeah, I mean, totally suffering from hair loss and baldness. I need to fix it. I need that healing mantra. Kitty. Kitty. Here, let me switch emails and then we'll continue reading. Ah, there we go. All right. Good day. Predictably, my computer has failed once more. This time, the thing won't turn on at all. Goodness only knows why. I can only assume it died out of desperation. I'm an award-winning author, you know. I should not have to deal with this sort of thing. I certainly never had any of these problems with my typewriter. The only problems I had with that were changing the ink ribbon once in a while and having to hear my editor whine about dealing with real paper for a change. That's the problem with people these days. No literary constitution. Anyway, do what you can. I just want this techno-dystopian nightmare to end. Best regards, Bruce Van Cleef, award-winning author, and a kitty who decided that he wants to go. Bye. Diagnose and fix. Shall do. No subject. How do I send an email? Google, how do I send an email? Please Google, how do I send an email? Why isn't this working? Help! Email help for seniors. Computer classes. Sent from Easy Mail version 4.1. Well, I am sorry, user 6234834. Discard. Hey, little animal host, thank you for that. Let's see. Ooh, this person requires 5 stars. I can't even do this one. I may or may not have ordered parts for this one. I don't recall. I don't recall at all. Do you work with computers? I need some repairs done. I get BSODs with a really long error message every time I boot up. My son is always going on about 3D Mark. What is that? My PC lives on the floor, so I'm pretty sure it's full of dust. You are correct, Justin. You are correct. Alright. I have stuff to actually do. I probably should be doing those instead of just reading my email. So Blake Film Classics. Yes, he needs the power supply and the CPU. Did I get those? Did those come in today? Yeah, that shit came today. Okay. Blake, let's get your computer fixed. Get your movie business back up and running, shall we? Your damn computer chair. I can't fix your computer chair. I am a PC repair business, not a computer repair business. Or a computer chair repair business. Sorry. Can't help you with that. Right, we need to remove all of the cables. Okay, so let's install the non-broken power supply. God damn it. Cable. The one time I didn't want you to automatically plug in. What? What? Where are you? Why are you yelling at me? Hi, what's up? Okay, so that's all plugged in. That's good. What else we need? We need to replace the CPU. Okie dokie, I can do that. Ryzen quad core 1200. That's right. He was going to get a better CPU. Used, of course. This one. Remember the paste. Always remember the paste. Let's get everything plugged back in. Everything good? Everything good? Let's get that thing powered up. Make sure it doesn't implode. Alright, Blake, if I see your computer back here again, I'm trashing it, because you don't deserve it anymore. Oh, Blake, oh, Blake, oh, Blake. Alright. Let's see, what do you need? He is a long-standing customer. I mean, to be fair, he has given me a lot of money. So I can't necessarily fault him for that. Okay, so this one is Vince Sheehan. Vince. Where are you, Vince? Vince. Right, he's the one that needs the Intel upgrade. What Intel did I get for him? I'm pretty sure I got an i7 for him. Yeah, I got an i7 6700K for him. So let's rip this thing apart. Rip. Freaking Celeron. Hell are you doing with the Celeron with the rest of these specs as high as they are? Right. I need to put the thingy down. Helps to put the thingy down. Alright, let's get this thing powered up. And before I even put the case back on, I'm going to check the running the 3D Mark. Because I don't know for sure if this is all that we need on this thing. Oh, is that all? Only 3 hours, 12 minutes, and 36 seconds. Yeah, let's get that thing running. Hopefully it's not going to melt on me. Let's see. Sure, Twain Greg. I do typically stream longer. I usually start about 8:30, usually end about 12:30, so about 4 hours usually. However, tonight I'm probably going to have to end a little bit early because I'm in early training at work recently. Alright, so you need this one right there. Okay, upgraded. Oh, I don't remember what I had planned for this one. Did I plan to give this one an i7? Fuck it, let's give this one an i7. Everyone gets an i7. Actually, before I do that. So this is Twain Greg. And Twain Greg, where are you, Twain Greg? There you are. So, 3D Mark score. Yeah, you get an i7. That's fine. That's fine. Wait. Shiny new components, urgent, 16 gigs memory, etc. Yeah. Let's give you an i7. Hopefully no one else needed that i7. I don't remember for sure. Ooh, pretty. Oops, killed it. An uncorrectable hardware error, you say? Hello, Masho, welcome. An uncorrectable hardware error, you say? Interesting. Interesting. Well, that's going to be a challenge because I don't know what's causing that. Well, it's about as useful as the other errors that we get out of a blue screen. But uncorrectable hardware error does not help me at all. All I know really is that the i7 that I installed was not good. I don't know if that means it's a dead on arrival, if that's even a thing in this game, or if something else is wrong. So, what's missing? Is it because I forgot thermal paste? Am I that dumb? I don't think it's because I forgot thermal paste, but fuck it. Let's put more thermal paste on. See how that goes. Pretty sure I did thermal paste. What was this one again? Yeah. No explodey. No explodey is good. Hooray! No explodey. Alright. So, each are incoming. Incoming. Okay. So, you are Twain. Twain Greg needs memory, urgent, shiny new components. And this one exploded as well. God damn it. This one is Vince Sheehan. So, am I to believe that the new intel that I've put in here is bad? Don't think so. It's not listed as bad. Why else would it be Curse Bloody? So this is a Mortoni H170. Let me check something quick. Motherboards, H170, Mortoni. It's a Skylake. They did simplify it a lot by having everything basically having the same socket among all the Intels. They do switch up between Skylake and Kaby Lake, but beyond that, it's all pretty much all the same Skylake the same socket, like all the way down to like early Celerons, up to the new i7s. But beyond that, I mean, it really is just that easy to switch CPUs if you've got compatible motherboards and whatnot. I mean, yeah, there's a little bit more fuss with unscrewing things, but beyond that, it's about right. So, the fuck is wrong with this thing? Okay, so the i7 is probably too much. So let's remove that. Let's go with this one. Too much. I don't remember what the prices of these things are. Do I have a new i3? I do not have a new i3. I have a used i3. Let's check quick. He only wants new parts. So let's go ahead and add a new CPU for whatever his budget was. His budget was 115. So 115 is going to get you i3 6320. That one. Okay, so Vince, your shit's gonna sit on the shelf for a little bit longer. T. Lewis, sure, let's give this a shot. So yours is 63.95, which is higher than what you wanted. So that means that I gave him slightly better parts than expected, which is fine. I look over to find the kitten just biting Gila on the neck. Kittens. Kittens, kittens. Alright, so you're good. Grab. Put it away. Twain Greg. Twain Greg, we are done with you, sir. Ding! My PC now has a benchmark score of 3622. No, it doesn't. It's better than that. But apparently that's all it's got. That's fine. Discard. Good way. So, what did you need? That's the problem with planning all these things and ordering parts ahead of time, is that I honestly don't remember what I planned for them. Let's see. You have a Celeron of crappiness. Let's get you a something other than a Celeron of crappiness. You can have the i7 that the other one rejected. Okay. So, get this shit installed, rebooted, and started up. Have fun, little animal. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks again for the host. Alright, so you're T. Lewis. Did you have any special requirements? Runs a bit slow. Sheen components are meant to be the bomb. Doing good so far. Bah, humbug. I do think they did a great job with the whole replicating a PC setup. Like the fact that you can just click in, you can see it running, it looks like it's running within a monitor, it's got a pretty good frame rate reproduction. It works perfectly fine when viewing it from an angle, it looks like you got a PC running. Like, they did a really good job at making this game. Alright, let's go through, sell all my broken shit. Sell this crappy Celeron because I'll never use that shit again. I have any broken RAM? I do not have any broken RAM. Do not have any broken cards. I have this broken hard drive. And this broken power supply. It kind of depends on the monitor. I mean, both of my monitors work perfectly great at angles. I did not hit the benchmark. I am low, which means it needs a new video card as well. So that's a 1060 Founders Edition. What did I have planned for this one? Something better, I think. Did he care about used parts? He likes Sheen components. I have an RX 470. It's probably good enough. Alright, so this thing is a 1060. IPS, OLED, plasmas, those are all really good about viewing angles. But yeah, IPS monitors are good. IPS can be really fast. I mean, not cheap for sure, but they can be really fast. I've seen pro gamers swear by IPS monitors. I don't have too much preference because I haven't actually been buying monitors in a very long time, because I've been running on HD TVs of various kinds. For crap's sake, what the hell does this thing have again? This one has the 1060 Founders Edition. 1060 Founders Edition. It's right there. The only thing that's better than it in this current list is 290 and above. 290s, 1080, 980s, 1060. This specific 1060. Well, yeah, but HD TVs, you can get one at 260 hertz, no problem. So I do not have a good enough card to replace what's in there. And I gave it my best. I gave it my best CPU. So it needs a better video card. Mm, 1080 at 50-inch plus anyway is not great, because you start reaching screen door effects and stretching at that resolution and that size. But mine's a 4K 55-inch, and it's really darn good about upscaling 1080p. I think this is probably the only one I can get. Upscaling, downscaling, whatever. I said it wrong. You know what I mean. That one. That one. Fuck it. Do that. Yeah, okay. I could sell off some of my old parts, but whatever. I don't really need to. Alright, I don't have any more thingies coming back. I mean, I guess it is technically upscaling 1080p to 4K because I'm currently outputting 1080p. So it is upscaling it to the 4K monitor just fine. I mean, it does help to not have something like a 144 hertz requirement or anything like that. So yes, borrowing my brain might be handy. Okay, I think I'm done with the day. Tomorrow is more computers showing up, more parts showing up. Okay. But I do need to call it here, so I'm going to go ahead and sleep for the next day. Just so we can have it all dinged and whatnot. I'm not going to look at anything. I'm not going to parts and whatnot. It'll all be here for me next time because I need to call it a quits for the night. A little bit earlier than usual, but I do need to be up earlier tomorrow for work stuff that's going to be happening all week. So hooray, I guess. Tomorrow should be ARC. Wednesday will possibly be a new story game start. So that will be exciting. And I'm not sure if we'll be ready for Space Engineers on Thursday. Just FYI. Just putting that out there. But I'm gonna try. That's all I have for tonight because my brain is pre-toast for training tomorrow and training today that already happened. So, Mackenzie, thanks for sticking around as always. Anyone else who may be lurking out there, thank you all for coming. Thank you for any subs and follows I might have missed, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.